How's it going, guys? And welcome to another edition of All NBA 24/7. I'm your host, Rishi Kapoor. On tonight's episode number 74, I'm going to be discussing with you guys Carmelo Anthony coming off the bench. So I was shocked. When Houston played New Orleans, I believe 2 days ago. I was looking at the box score and everything, and I saw Carmelo Anthony wasn't starting. He was coming off the bench, and I was shocked that already in game one, Mike D'Antoni approached Carmelo Anthony and said, "Hey, can you come off the bench?" And Carmelo agreed, which is another thing I'm shocked about. I thought that Mike D'Antoni would give him a couple games to start and see how he did and whether or not he played well or not. That's what would dictate, whether he would come off the bench or not. But yeah, so he came off the bench, and wow, Houston just got mauled by, the New Orleans Pelicans. I mean, Anthony Davis at 36, 12, and 8. He's making a push for the MVP. Nikola Mirotic at 30. And Houston looked very vulnerable. Houston looked like a team that's taken a step back. Houston looked like a team that was missing Trevor Ariza and Luke Mamute on the defensive end because they allowed the Pelicans to score 130 points, which is crazy. And Carmelo Anthony came off the bench, and he was playing pretty well starting, the beginning of the game, but he finished off with 9 points on 3 of 10 shooting. His streak of 1,054 games straight of starting came to an end, and the reporters asked him after the game that how do you feel about coming off the bench, and he's like, what, it's mentally challenging, and he's gonna have to get adjusted to that role because he's never came off the bench. He never came off the bench in college or high school or in the NBA. Started 1,054 straight games until now. But if it means now that he's got to come off the bench, then he's got to do it. And Mike D'Antoni should test this out for a couple games and really see, hey, does the team do better when he's on the first unit or on the second unit? And it's game one, no need to, Houston fans, should not be worried or, be, over dramatic. But obviously it was a big loss. They lost by about 20 points, but, they just need to get their chemistry going. But I ultimately thought that Carmelo Anthony would be starting, but he's coming off the bench, and he's gonna have to accept this role and and do that transition. I mean, Vince Carter has done it. Dirk Nowitzki's gonna do it this year. Dwayne Wade is doing it right now. If those guys can do it, you can do it. And if you want to last in this league longer, then that's what you got to do, or else your career is going to be over earlier, just like Allen Iverson. So, he's gonna have to, just get, adjusted to the role. But I believe that he will get adjusted and get it going. And then, in the second unit, he's gonna get off more shots because the first unit's got James Harden. He's the first option. Chris Paul's gonna have the ball a lot in his hands. So the second unit, he's gonna get up a lot of shots, Carmelo. But obviously, the game is easier when you're playing with the first unit guys and the All Stars. So it's gonna be interesting to see, how things play out in Houston. I totally didn't expect it to be this early where Carmelo comes off the bench. I thought he'd be starting for a couple games, then come off the bench later. But um, his role is coming off the bench now, and he's gonna have to get adjusted. But not a very good performance, obviously, in game one, and we'll see if he can get it going. I got Houston finishing third. I believe they will not finish with the best record this season because I believe that they've taken a step back. They're not as feared, I believe, anymore. Because when you lose a player like Trevor Ariza, who can play on both sides of the court, you're gonna miss him. And he's up in Phoenix now and had a great game one. So so we'll see what happens with Houston going forward. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought about Houston's game one. What you thought about Carmelo Anthony coming off the bench. Do you think he should be coming off the bench? Do you think he should start? Where do you think Houston will finish the season? Let me know in the comment section below. I look forward to reading your comments, guys. The NBA season is here. I got a lot more videos that I'm going to be making. I'm going to be talking about a lot more topics, so stay tuned, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.